Well, well, well. Well. Welcome back to day 7 here on Forest Valley. Yay! Dun, dun, dun. We're going to come down to the shop here, and we're going to sell some of our, well, not sell, but put some of our pallets into the pallet factory. Yay! Yeah, I just want to answer a couple of the questions that we had going on. Let me turn up my mic just a little bit so I can hear. And this thing here, I found out I fast-forwarded off clock a little bit. And this here, it says 1,918 planks. It will not spawn. It makes different ones. This is these kind of planks. This plank over here makes the long boards. It's kind of cool. It makes like these. It's kind of neat, actually, but it won't spawn until 3,500. So I figured I'd come down here. Your boy, your pal, your buddy, Fury has been super busy. Busy. I'll show you. I've been working on the farm. We'll sell. Whoops. The only thing bad about the articulated tractor is you got to get in here just right. There we go. Now I could take 2 over, but I'm not going to. So, everyone, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic. Dun, dun, dun. This one also doesn't spawn until 2,500. Oh boy, I've even got a new piece of machinery to show you guys. So I'm gonna sell a couple of pallets here, and I put one in there. Anyways, we'll just keep it going one at a time. I'm gonna sell a couple of these, and we got to get back up. We got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna do some mowing today, and maybe some plowing if we can get some plowing done, because Fury got the farm done. Dun 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 dun. Thank you all who participated in the question I asked you guys. I have decided we had 2 votes. We had 2 to 1. Ranger was the only one that was by himself, because he knows me well. He knows that I've tried 28-day seasons before, and it was a disaster. But this time, I'll go around. We've got lots and lots to do, so it's not like you're trying to manufacture stuff to make up. So, I'm going to take the 2 winning votes, and I already moved it up to 28-day seasons. All right, you ready for a tour? I was also told that this doesn't... I have to have the extension. But I'm going to... because here's my point. I asked Ranger the same thing. Ranger said, well, you have to have the extension to work. But my point about that is, why is this on the in-game mod hub then? And if it doesn't work? Because I don't have a problem selling that. But remember, I moved up. Okay, so now we're going to put the extension in here, just like before. And it's a little smaller. And it says right there, see? You can't put it over here, but you can put it like right here, right? See? That says close enough. There. We'll just leave it that way, and we'll see. Now we can actually get around here, too. All right, we'll see if that works. All right, so you guys saw my animal pens. I went ahead and I filled them. Oh, I also moved the water pen, or the water hydrant, right around the corner right here. So then we fill her up and we go here. Now I put 2 full-size sheds in here. Look at the size of these things. Oh, I got a stump in here. Thank goodness I have the Trex. And I put another one here. Now, this shed we can't get around. No stumps in there, but look at the size of this thing. Lights work. I went ahead and, I put a fence all the way around it. And then I'll go up in the air. See, I planted some trees here. Well, shall we say, placed them down. Makes it look a little more homely. So we got the 2 big sheds for our harvesters and things. Over here is going to be our mowing equipment. Over here is going to be our field equipment. And I put down a silo with some more trees. I put big ones over here. Look at that. Now, unfortunately, the silo, I did it kind of differently. I set it up to where you have to back in, which is kind of neat, actually. And then this grass will grow back, and then here's our entranceway. Now, let me show you. This is what she's going to look like. I started my fence to go around there. Look at this. This is pretty nice, isn't it? Look at this. This is nice, nice, nice. And what we're going to do is we have the room right here. If we decide to get more cows, we'll take this fence, we'll move it this way, and we'll put another cow pen down right in there, right in that section there. But, so, we've got 3 sheds for various equipment, plus the 2 big ones for our harvesters and our big equipment. That's it. And of course, we got our cows. Now, let me get the flight mode off here, and we'll take a look because it is a new day. Whoops. Didn't I just turn that off? Oh, I turned the HUD off. Whoops. Flight mode. There we go. Now, let's go here and check our animals. Now, I don't need any water because since we went to 28-day seasons, the water is it's lasted. Look, I filled that. It only fits 25,000 water. The straw is okay. The total mixed ration, we need some more to get her up into the red. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill her today. Well, put a little load in. I went ahead and left this sign here for falling rocks just because I thought it was kind of neat. I knock it over all the time. Let's see how much we have in here. We have 6,000 hay, and we have 2,000 silage. But what I want to do is, does it tell me over here how much silage we have? I also cut down a bunch of trees. I'm at 143 now, and as you can see, time played 7 hours and 58 minutes. I'm not cheating. Right here. Oh, whoops. Where is what tells me in my silos? I did put some hay. I got 7,000. I thought did I put hay or silage? Nope, I didn't put anything in there. So we don't have enough to match it right now. So we're going to wait. 56,000 grass. 18,000 grass. All right, so we're going to mow today a little bit and then hopefully go down and buy a plow. Oh, I got to show you guys my new equipment. My new piece of toy. I downloaded a toy today. We'll take a drive over there. But I got to. Ready? Bink. And then when you save the game and come back, it comes back. It's pretty neat. See, there's our entrance to our farm. I didn't want to put a gate in because otherwise I'd be spending my time going around and around and around, and then we'll just come around here, and then we'll mow this. We're going to mow this section equal to our farm today, and try to get it plowed in even. This road will be gone. I'm going to put my road down there along the fence, so there won't be any road in here. There she is. Guess what this is? This is the new Jen's wood chipper. Okay? The size of this thing. Now, 6-meter logs, what I've been doing, I went back to 6 meters. The big ends go here, the little ends go here, and the little ends, even without super strength, you can pick them up and throw them right in there. Do you want me to show you real quick how this works? This is pretty neat. Okay, so we got to get it. Unfortunately, you got to leave it running. Turn it on. See how it starts the belt? You got to leave that running. And then come over here and we'll grab us one tree to show you guys, because I really want to mow today. I want to mow even with the farm. Been dealing with I've got my doggy sick today. So I've been dealing with a sick dog today. He got a tummy ache. After all, he is 13. So he's pretty old. Okay, so I cut one end there. That's the fat end. Then I swing this around and I separate it. Now, even with no super strength on, I'll show you. Shut that off. Duck under here. Even with no super strength, I can pick this up. Now, I won't be able to do that when we get to the bigger trees. Then, right on there. Look, it feeds it right in. Absolutely awesome wood chipper. And as you can see, you can walk right up to it. I have 8,179 wood chips in there already. And it holds 55,000. See? That's the Mac Anthem. You can also, if you wanted to do it realistically, you can pick up the logs with that crane. I'm not doing that because logs with that crane are a pain, at least for me anyways. All right, so what we want to do today is we are going to mow even with our farm and get it plowed, try to get it plowed in as much as we can. We're going to try. I don't know how much it's going to work, but I want to get it right here. I want to get it mowed in and plowed all of this section in so that we can get the new grass going. Just look at this. I got to go all the way down here now. I got my fence built. Look at this. This farm came out pretty good, actually, to be honest with you. For me doing it, I'm not very good at building farms. I'm not anywhere near Farmer Z. No way. Farmer Z is the man. There are other people too. Danny Beats does good farms. There's a lot of you guys that are amazing at it. I think for me, the problem that I have is I just don't take the time to do it the right way. I'm not a big fan of how this mower works, but I do like it. It is wide, but I may switch to the more rigid style. Cece loves this one. Okay, so I gotta do this, and I got it. It's wide spreading now. We are gonna go right around. We're gonna come all the way down here and go right around the farm. So let's get this opened up here. I don't know if at 33 miles an hour, if that's a good idea. And this thing is absolutely huge. 13 point something meters wide. Okay, so now I gotta go Control Y. There we go. Swath dropping. Swath dropping. Now we can turn this off. And let's mow. Hopefully this works better than the Krone. So far, so good. I set up the mowing for 10 miles an hour just because I don't like mowing it 15, 20 miles an hour. I think it's too fast. I think 10 is plenty. Real life, you mow at about 6. Then we'll build our fence around here where we want to go to our road. And we'll go right along this fence here. This thing makes real short work of it. Now remember, we had already mowed like 6 acres. I'm anxious to see. Oh, it's doing it again. So it's got to be my map because it does pick it up good. I mean, it picks it up fine. So it's got to be this map, which is fine. Remember, we're using a loading wagon anyways. So I'm not sure, but whoops, that's me. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, everyone. Let's see if I can get off the fence here. It doesn't have to be perfect, because when we plow it, it's going to fix it. And we're going to go right around the corner here and plow this in straight. Yeah, look at that. I think it's definitely not the mower's issues. So it's not. It's what's happened is there's multiple textures on this map. So it just collects it and dumps it. It was doing it when I actually, you know what? I don't think it did it when I had it on wide swath, but I don't want to have to windrow this right now, so I'll just deal with it. Yep, this road's going to be gone. We're going to go down there at the end with our road. Whoops, that is not the way I want to go. I want to go this way. I want to square that in and go right along. Wow, you believe we're on day 7 already? Episode 4. What I'm trying to do is, because I can only play, it only takes me an hour, it's exciting to come on. I can just whip off an hour and get through a day, so you guys don't have to watch every single day. You're watching every other day, which is kind of cool. But as you can see, in an hour, you've got to go right along. If you want to get one project done, you've got to get it done. So it's going to be interesting to see when it comes harvest time. See, it's in certain areas. Now, the other thing I'm hoping for is, I did look in the XMLs, and I do believe it's textures. So what I'm hoping for is, once I plow it in, I don't like how that does that. I'm hoping once I plow it in, that it changes the texture and gets rid of it takes it to a plowed state, so I don't have that problem. And I also wonder if we, instead of making it one ginormous field, if we should make it multiple grass fields. I don't know. I think it'll just be one for me. We'll go that way, and then we'll go see, because now that I know that it's not the crone, I might just go back and buy the crone, because it is easier to have just one machine. Because I don't like how the back works on this. I really don't. I mean, CC absolutely loves this machine. I don't. I'm not a big fan of it. But we're using a loading wagon, so we're not trying to bail up those big piles. The only thing I think that, well, no, the Krone would work better. I may download the Krone Big M500 just because I think we're going to need the 13-meter width. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that today sometime, well, tomorrow. But as soon as I'm off of here, I got to go over and join Farmer Z's live stream. It is Tuesday, and I'm excited about it. It's Tuesday for me at 11:30. I got to go in early tonight. But I got a busy day planned tomorrow. I got to head down to that stupid cable company. What happened was, we had a big storm, and the cable went out. And so I called the cable company, and I'm on the phone with them. And they go, oh, try this. And they shut the box off, and it never came back on. So I'm like, really? So they're like, so I got to drive the 15 miles to this stupid cable company, and then get a new box. And they're like, well, we could have a technician come out. I'm like, no, I'll just drive down there. But right now, I've just got my stupid little antenna hooked up. See, Dad we never have cable. We didn't have cable. He didn't believe in it. So I grew up, with the old-fashioned rabbit ears, 3 channels, and trying to watch football in the snow, and what we said, not snow, the snow on the TV. And you'd have to And then he went and got a big one. I think it was from Agway, but it was one of those ones that hook on the side of your house, and we got like 60 channels, and it was all like, but if you wanted to watch something, I was the remote. Like, you would go out and Dad would be like, turn it, turn it, turn it. And it was so funny. It was absolutely hilarious. But about 10 years ago, they came up and they said, well, you know, at first it was Time Warner, and then Time Warner sold it to Spectrum. And they said, well, we're going to have cable in your area. Are you interested? And I was like, okay, well, how much is it? And they told me. I talked to the wife, and she says, well, it will give us channels instead of having to adjust it. And I would say in the last, well, it's been about 12 years. So, yeah, it was 2012. So 10 years. It's been 10 years since we've had the cable at the house. And ever since then, man, I'm telling you, at least once to twice a year, I've got to get a new box. I've got to get it. And I get absolutely, and I'm supposed to have, some of you guys who aren't as old don't remember the Roadrunner internet. That was, back then, it was the fastest internet that you could get. And now it's like broadband or something, whatever it's called. But I'm supposed to have like 100 megs per second coming into the house, and I don't even have close to that. I have like 44. I don't get bad upload speeds though. I get I think I get like 15 or 20 upload speeds, and download speeds I get a crap ton. I get like 60 or 70 for download speeds. It's my upload speeds that are not very good. So if I ever do decide to live stream, I'm gonna probably have to live stream in 720, which wouldn't hurt, because most of you guys are watching it on mobile devices anyways. I went through my analytics the other day, which I was told not to by several of you guys, to not check it. But 64% of our family members on this channel watch it on a mobile device. So I could get away with recording this in 720 if I wanted, if I live stream. Okay, up with that. Now I think I'm gonna just sell this. Let's just sell this outright, because I'm not a big fan of it, first of all. And I'm going to get the Big Chrome Big 500, I think. It's not the 450 that's in the shop. I'm going to download the mod, the Big M500, just because I think we need it. Because it's going to be worth it. And then my loading wagon. Now, this only holds 23,000, but what I want to do is I got to... These only hold a certain amount. So if we fill them, we fill them. So I look at it this way. We're going to have so much grass. Let me check with you guys real quick here. Where did we go? You can see what I bought the most. You know. Where is... What do we have here? That was 7.45 acres. So total of 15 acres so far of just that and a little section over there. Absolutely crazy. So that's, I mean, a 15, and then if you double it and you go about to where our tree is, if I mowed again, would be probably another 7. So you're talking from here to where our equipment is, around and back to the farm, is going to be about 50 acres of just grass. I may have to put a couple of more of those loading silos down, because when we get 500 or 1,000 cows, we're definitely going to need more total mix ration. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start mixing it up, and when it gets full, mixing up the mixed ration and sticking it in a silo. And that way, when it comes time to feed our cows, we just go over to the silo and grab it. And start now when we got like very little cows. Now this here, it will pick it up. Watch, I'll show you. But I have to go over it twice. See, because it's too wide. But it will pick it up. I did notice too, it's only in certain areas. I mean, we're not looking at getting every little piece of grass off here, but oh, we're almost at a load full already. Oh, these ones here, if I just go slow over them, oh, I'm not worried about it. That little piece. And then I found a little secret. When you go around the corner like this, you stay about halfway and you get most of it. So it might be better to do it on what do you call that there? Oh, wide, like just dropping it and then going through the front windrower that we can put on the front of it, or windrow it ourselves. $23,000 grass already. Look at that. Absolutely insane. I know these only fit like 50, or I think like 80,000. But it solves the problem. We also had a question too. Where did I get these from? These are the Stevie pack, the production pack from Stevie. As you guys know, I don't put links to it unless it's on the Mod Hub. And I figured if it's on the Mod Hub, you guys can find it. But if it's an external place I get it, I don't put links. But just search in the search bar, your Google search or whatever, for Stevie Production Pack. I usually put Fs22 Stevie Production Pack, and it'll come up, and then just download the latest version. It comes with a, what do you call it? The hay dryer, the fermenting silo, a seed maker, a lime maker, a diesel production. It's pretty good. Stevie's been pretty good about mods. I know he doesn't mess around too much. A lot of people just don't like certain modders, but hey, I look at it this way. If the mod's realistic and the mod works, that's all I care about. Yeah, we're not going to worry about every little bit on this because we're going to have so much. Look at the Papa Wheelie we're going to do here. Now that I'm going to go over because that's a big pile. All right. Oops. Forgot there was a little bit left here. So I might try to do it on the wide dropping. You know what I mean? The wide section. And then windrow it up myself if I have to. It might be easier. But you guys, it's funny. You guys seem to like the longer videos, which is pretty cool. Hey, I don't mind them either. It's pretty cool because we get through a whole day. You know what I mean? So there's 46,000. See, if I would have had a 50,000 liter, that would have been one load instead of two. So what I've got to do on this map for sure is I've got to get the biggest equipment that I possibly can because there's going to be so much to do. I want to check here. Okay. 60,000 grass there. And 41. Okay, so the next one goes in there. Oh, that's full. So apparently it only holds 60,000. So we may not be able to pick up the rest of that for today. This is where I think, for me, where I might have to switch to bales or put another couple of these down. Because they don't hold a lot. So that's full. And remember, when you switch to 28 days, it makes it slower. The other thing is, too, you know what? I'm going to try a thing. Now, in 19, this didn't work. But I think, for me, I think this season's is like season's light. So I'm going to try to store it in my silo over there so we'll have grass. We'll have an endless supply of grass, pretty much. Because if it stores it in there and it doesn't rot, because what would happen in 19, you could cheat, if I'm not mistaken. You could put your grass, if you made grass bales, they would rot. But if you put it in loose like this into a silo, it wouldn't rot. So you could cheat. So let's see if this works. I don't know how realistic it would be to put grass in a silo, but I do know that it would. You put it in a fermenting silo; those are real, but they don't use grass most of the time. They use corn chaff. We always did bales. I just didn't want to have to worry, because what happens in Fs22? This is why for console, you guys have it made. Because on console, you have a bale limit. We don't. So what happens, though, is when we get, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 bales, it starts to mess with our FPS bad. Like, it really, really gets bad. So that's why I choose, when I do these big, huge maps like this, I choose not to do bales. It just messes with your FPS. What I should have done, though, is I should have edited the Stevie production packs to hold like 1 million. So that was 46, 56, 66, 69,000 liters of grass off of 5 acres. Or off of 7 acres, sorry. I think if I'm I don't want to drive on this because, well, actually, you know what? I'm probably going to get rid of that grass because I got to pull there anyways to park stuff. Yep. So we're going to see if it ever rots, which I don't think it will. And then you're literally got pretty much, because this thing holds, let's see, silos. $5 million liters. So you would have 5 million liters of basically total mixed ration ready to go. So that's why I decided to do it. But as you can see, about 7 acres is what we can get through for a day, which is super realistic, because if you were to do one field, now you can mow, 100 acres in a day, you can, but it still takes you 2 or 3 days to pick it up. It really does. So that's where we're gonna go. Here, and then we got a bunch of these little bits, but if I think what I'm going to do is if I wide swath it and then I windrow it, I think I can control where it windrows, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. I definitely got to get a bigger loading wagon, preferably one that held like 100,000. So, because if we got one that held even 50,000, we'd only be at one load right now. Yeah, let's go one more time up this front part, get this part, then we'll go back and forth. 69,000 already off 7 acres. is pretty good. But if we can get, like you guys are noticing, we are moving along. We are. I'm not going to lie. I mean, if you figure if I mowed 7 acres in a day, we've got, so when we get ready to do grass work for this big giant field that we're going to have up here, we have 28 days. We have a month to do it. But think about this. If you get into summer, like if we were to simulate summer and get into like April or May and we decide to start mowing, you have April, May, June, July, August, September to get all your grass up off the field. So you don't have to have it all up in one day. But on the same token, you got to throw in harvest in there too. Usually right around June, July, or August, you start to harvest. So, and that's going to be a month or 2 months. So you really got April, May, June. I'd say June. All right, so that's 69, 79, 89, 92,000 liters. And what I'm going to do, though, is top up each trip. I'm going to top up each one so these stay full. So basically they keep running until they're full with product, and then I just pull the grass and hay out and put it in the silage, or put it in the this one only had 41,000, so I forgot about that. But thank you guys all. Thank you for all the wonderful comments. I really appreciate the wonderful words that, play it my way and do it my way, as long as I'm having fun, and that's all. And then you guys are watching. You guys are enjoying the commentary. You guys are enjoying the fun. And that's all that matters to me, is that you guys are staying engaged as well. So the next order of business, I think it's going to take me the better part of the rest of today to pick up this. I'm hoping not. The majority of it. I did see the 84 Riptide one came out, the loading wagon, and it has the windrower on it, but I researched it and it's not very realistic. They don't make loading wagons with windrows on them. They just don't. The windrower can go on the front. I've seen those. The Nadal. I've seen those. Those are legit. But they mainly use those to bale. So see those piles? Yeah, it makes them, but you can still pick it up. It's not like it's refusing to pick it up. So that's why I said it doesn't bother me. Now, if it made it like this giant hill thing, I would definitely go in and fix the map at that point. But these little baby ones aren't too bad. Look at the farm does look pretty good, doesn't it? For me doing it, I'm like, you guys don't understand. I'm not good at building farms. I'm good at farming and I'm good at doing what I got to do. But I'm not good at building farms. Is it fun? Yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it, but I don't want the patience. Like Farmer Z, my gosh, he built that $20 million farm on Hastings, North Dakota. And I kept thinking to myself, man, that would require a lot of patience. And he gets it so perfect. And then he allows you guys to download it and play it if you want. Download the actual save game. It's absolutely great. I mean, I wish I had the patience for that. You guys are all looking at me like, oh, patience. Fury, you can harvest at 3 miles an hour and it doesn't bother you, but it bothers me to build a farm. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me. I'm just not good at it. So there's like a lot of little mistakes and things like that, and that's okay. I made sure that I got right in there, and actually you can see them, and There, now we're going to see how much this takes. It shouldn't take it all, because I think it holds 60,000. How much does it hold? This one holds 106,000. So why was that one full over here? Maybe it holds more than I thought. That was 2 in there. Now I'll try to put another one in there. Maybe it holds more than I thought. Because if it holds over 100,000 right now, which is great. Because if you figure that's 200,000 liters of stuff, which makes you, as you go half and half, whoops, it literally makes you, if you have 100 and 100, it will make you 50,000 liters of, and what is the production on that? Yeah, see, 7.45 acres we just mowed and we picked up in 13 minutes. So that's not bad. Where is... Oh, there's my productions. Right here. It holds more than 106. And this one is full. That one's chaff. This one only... Apparently the fermenting silo only holds 60,000, but the other one holds probably 120. That's pretty cool. 6,000 and 3,000. But what's cool is, look what else it's making. Digestate. So it's kind of, it does work out in the end, because it is making digestate, which is absolutely free, because we just put it in there, and it's absolutely green. Use a slurry spreader with it. So I'm not going to use an edited slurry spreader on this, because we are going to have an overabundance. And I do believe that slurry, I don't know how much it holds, but I think our silo, I might have to get a liquid silo. To hold it. You know what I mean? So that we can, I'll get a liquid storage so we can store our digestate. And remember, we're also going to have slurry and manure. But we only have 20 cows, so we're not going to have a lot of manure right now. Which reminds me, what are they doing? Are we getting... it doesn't tell you slurry on this, but their health is at least 100%. So... that's cool. There's no downtime on it. So I think what I'm going to do is every day, every game day, the first thing I'm going to do is get some total mix rations mixed up, get the machines emptied, and then take what I've got stored and fill in the machines again, so they're constantly filling every day. Because what I want to do is stay ahead while we got such little cows, because I'm telling you right now, the pen over there only holds 325,000 for 500 cows. Okay, and the video that I watched, he was going through about half of that in a day. So realistically, 325,000 would only last us 2 days. Now, granted, he was going 1 day months, so if you divided that by, if you times that by 18, it would probably get us about 5 days. It'd get us, it might get us 10. Because if it was going 1 day months and then you go 28, you times it by 28, he was getting 2 in-game months for 325,000 for 5 cows. So, with it full, we should be able to get at least 10 in-game days. But I want to get into the habit of feeding our cows every day. Like, I want to have a routine where in the morning, first thing we do is we get our total mix ration mixed up, put in a silo, fill our silo back up again, and then get them running, and then feed our cows and water our cows every single day. But we may not be able to, because we're going to have other work to do. Now, this should fill this. I'm guessing. Let us see. Let us see. There. So it holds 120,000. So we have 23,000 stored, and both of these machines are full. There. There we go. One holds 120,000, the other one only holds 60, and I think it's because Stevie set it up. I should go on the XMLs and fix that, so they both hold the exact same. And now we've got 27,000 in here. I'm also going to sell this because we're going to buy a bigger one. Okay, so get rid of that. And the first thing I want to buy first is a plow. I got these cool things downloaded. The knockerlings right here, the all-arounder. It comes in a plow, and you can get one in a cultivator. So we're going to get that. I was going to use this 9 meter, but this one is 15 meters, 14.5. So we're going to need that. And I'm hoping plowing goes way down. Now, wait. Because we're going 10x speed, we got to go 7. Because it normally would be about 3 to 3.5 miles an hour to plow. We'll go 7. And check this out. We can make this a case color. And then I want to buy a loading wagon, a bigger one. I want to get one that holds 50,000. So it's this one here. I do believe this is the one I was using on Hastings. Working speed, okay. There. Now, that just cost us $250,000. See what I mean? Our million is going really fast. And then we'll come up and we'll plow. All right, got to do this first so I don't forget. Decoration, fences. This is the one I'm using. I got to go around here before I start plowing. There. Love how the fact that you can do the fences. Oh, did you see they dropped power lines, everyone? That is great. Because I'm going to run power lines up our road. So that we can connect them to these big power lines up here. So that we can have power and simulate that. Whoever made those, like when my Dark Forest, I was doing my Dark Forest, it was absolutely epic. Because it was, a good buddy of mine, Vic, was like, hey, yeah, you're in the middle of nowhere, but I don't see any power lines. So how are you getting power to these sheds and stuff? Now, we're going to go straight here. Okay? But we're going to leave quite a bit of space to get into there because we're going to come right around here, right down here with that. And I actually want to make my road down here. So we go around the outside so there's no road. So that fence is probably going to come this way. But right now, I'm not going to worry about that. Look how much nicer it looks with a barbed wire fence. Doesn't that look nice now? It's starting to fill in. And the power lines, from what I understand, are click and drag just like these. Except it's going to cost us a pretty penny. So that's what I have to remember to do is, because we are going 10x speed, I have to go double speed what I would normally do. So I'm going to leave the harvester harvesting at 6. I'm going to put the plow at 7.5, which is just a little over double what it normally would be. And that way we're still playing super realistic, and we're still playing super realistic speeds. We're just playing according to the time. Because if I was to go 3 miles an hour plowing at 10x speed, I'd barely get that one field. I'd barely get 7 acres done in one day. And we have to do a little bit more efficient than that. I mean, look at all these thousands of trees. We're pushing 150 right now, and we don't even have the top part cleared yet. So there's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of trees to cut down, which keeps our factories going. Look at this knockerling plow. And I'll get the same one in a cultivator. And I got a 12 meter or 15 meter seeder. So we'll be able to seed this grass right back in the ground again. I was going to sell a couple more pallets, but nope, let's get up there and start doing this. And then when we come back, I'll play off camera and I'll finish plowing in where I need to. But I've got to set some time away to start clearing some land. So I've got to, see, here's the thing though, is I need the logs. Because I really don't, if I cleared, you know what I may do? I may get rid of that mod up here for the wood chips and clear it so that, I cut 10 trees and then I chip up 10 trees so that I still get wood chips. Now, our machines down there do make wood chips. So I just got to see how much they make. So last time I checked, it was only like when we were doing 10-day months, it was only, okay, so real quick, now we got to go here, and we got to go landscaping, and we got to go painting here, and then I want to go dink, 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 dink. Nope, one less. That must be the one he used. All right, so we're going to come here. I figured out that if I got to go just a little bit slower. So once this is plowed in here, this is the road we're using. Now, he made it a little bit wider. Yeah, I think he went like just about like that. So I think, well, we can get up that. That's pretty cool. And then we'll put a nice little, it's going to be a tilted road until we get up around the corner, but this is what we're going to use from now on. We're not going to drive on the grass. And we'll just keep going a little bit more here. It's going to be quite the little tilt, but it'll signify the land for sure. There. That's the road. That's our road. It will tilt quite a bit when you drive on it, but it's kind of cool. It's so does everything else on this map. It's kind of neat, actually. Oh, you can't speed burst. Now we can come up here. Look how wide this thing is. It's great. Get up here. There, we got this. And then we're going to come down like this. And we're going to hit Y. We're going to back her up. Oh, it only does the front one. We're plowing. Of course, this is a nasty hill here. What was the horsepower on this thing? Was it over 400 horsepower? Now, once I plow this in, we'll run our fence around it. Always can never tell where I'm at. See, now we can just come around like this and go right down the field like this. So we got a little space. Like it sounds like I was watching a show last night and it sounds like a judge's gavel. And we will leave a little extra space to go there. There. So that we'll have, and then I'll take the road and go this way so that we can have this whole area to pull in. I'll put some dirt here. Now, it's funny. A lot of people would say, why are you planting grass where grass already is? Well, first of all, there's two reasons. First of all, I want to get rid of that clumping. So what I'm doing is really just tearing off a layer of the textures. And second, I want to be able to fertilize it. Because when we have an excess of manure or slurry or digestate, I want to be able to come in here. The other thing I'm not getting is rocks, am I? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting... Oh, you know what? Do I have rocks turned on? No, I have weeds. Fieldstone on. I don't know. But we can always get rocks for our from our mining operation too. This is great. September 17th already. We started on August 30th. So we are flying. And when you guys come back, it'll be the 19th because I'm going to play the 18th off camera. See how nice this works, though, this plow? Let's go right around here. Look at that. This is nice. Yep, I'm getting a few stones. Yes, I am getting them. Sweet. Awesome. Because the amount of plowing we're going to have to do on this map, we're going to have rocks, and we're going to have rocks out the wazoo anyways because of our mining operation. I've got so many plans. It's great. See, 7 miles an hour seems just about realistic. How much did we plow already? Plowed 1.79 acres already. And we are getting rocks. Sweet. I also have to put a rock crusher into our area. Actually, no. Because the iconic plow that I've got, or rock picker upper, holds like an ungodly amount. It's ridiculous. Yep, there's my rocks. Perfect. So, welcome to the extreme. Absolutely great, isn't it? Let's go down one more pass here. Yeah, look at all the rocks. Loving it. I sent Farmer Z a video of rock pickers in real life, and absolutely, you guys would be absolutely sick to your stomach of how slow they go in real life. They go like 1.5 miles an hour. Here, I may have to go wider with that road. Awesome. I'm going to fold that up, and that's it. We're going to end the day right here. I'm going to go and run up to the house and save it right here and go to the next day. All right, everyone. As I run, watch. I'll say it when I run. Please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's family. And please, please, please like and subscribe and share, and hit the little notification ding bell. And so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Since I'm all over the place now, we're starting to get a decent pattern, and so you guys are starting to figure it out now. And on that note, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And on that note, Fury Machine will slow down, and I will stop it here. I'm going to run up the hill and sleep till the next day. When you guys come back, it should be the 19th. I'm going to play the 18th off. I'm going to get this plowed in here rest of the way. I'm going to get some more trees, and I'm not going to plant or anything like that yet. But I may get the rocks picked up so that we can get some lime production going. And on that note, everyone, I'll see you all tomorrow.